I still think Durk has a fighting chance. And from what I'm seeing currently, when they keep mentioning shit that he's not charged with to give the image that he's a nigga that would do what he's charged with, it tells me he has a fighting chance. And I know y'all gonna be sitting there like Aki'sCook.com. I get it. Like, if you think about what the media is reporting on, most of this shit is not affecting the trial. Yo, we got an Apple Watch in jail. Whoop-dee-doo. Cool. He's phone sexting with his girl, whatever, to get his rocks off. Who cares? Where is the damn evidence? And I've told you, this case will live and die on the cooperants. And for right now, I believe all the cooperants are all criminals who are either charged already or are buried up with charges up to their neck that they're hoping to avoid life imprisonment and their damn selves. And I think that's going to weigh interestingly on the jury if they're saying, basically, you're down 6 feet under already, and the only way you could get out of being 6 feet under, because the only way you could get out of life imprisonment is to give Durk life imprisonment. That's why you're telling on him. So we don't know if you're telling the truth. You're incentivized to just tell that you could get out of jail. So how do we really know that you're telling the truth? So that's one of the things that's kind of dawning on me. Second thing that's kind of dawning on me as well is that it was announced that like the feds did a thorough review, and it came out, it was a document filed about the extent of the evidence in discovery. And they're saying we got a bunch of eyewitnesses, or not eyewitnesses, but like snitches, which we expected. But what I also thought, and I thought they would get, is they would go through that phone, that iCloud, and probably find something where somebody sends them a video like, yo, Durk, we got that done. Here's a video of us killing the nigga. Because, you know, some of these sick guys, like, they'd be like, yo, I want to see the video when you do it. You know? Lil Durk phone. But instead, the feds actually came back and they said they reviewed his iCloud, his ex's Twitter, his social media account, and they're saying that they're not going to use any of that. So they're not using no text messages he sent or received, which is like, that's kind of interesting. Maybe they have him on a wiretap. I don't know. We're not hearing nothing that they have Durk saying, or someone saying to Durk directly, that would seem to confirm that this crime that he's charged for in terms of murder for hire, he's actually guilty. Okay, now I'm not saying Durk ain't do these things. All I'm saying is that somebody said, Aki, you're crazy. I don't think I am. I think y'all thinking too much with common sense.